Hi everyone. Today we are going to work on data cleaning. See, the webcam is looking good today. Okay, so data cleaning is we we get data from different sources, but the problem is they are not ready to work with. They must be cleaned before we start EDA on them. So the first step you need to do after collecting the data is to clean it so that you can easily work with it. Data cleaning means maybe handling null values, or you can say renaming columns with a standardized approach, and much more, right? So without further ado, I guess I should start today's stuff. Yeah, it's recording, duration. Yeah, perfect. So the first thing, importing the necessary modules. শুধু দূর থেকে জানিয়ে দেব, তোকে ছাড়া আমি ভালো থেকে নেব, শুধু প্রথম প্রথম হবে একটু যন্ত্রণা, আমি এমন এক দোকানদার যার পাল্লা ভর্তি শুধুই যন্ত্রণা. See, we are going to in depth today. I'm not considering to hurry. I'm not. I'm not going to hurry in this video. I'm going to focus on quality, right? वैसे भी कोई देखता नहीं है तो ठीक ही है. So the first thing is import pandas as PD. PD is the alias. Import numpy as NP. I have already installed pandas and numpy in my PC. PD.set option. Yeah, what is set option? Set option means see when why it is used. I think I have got what is called printed notes as well. See, you won't be able to remember every like the functions, and you don't have to. You have to just use your brain. See, pandas offer some options to globally control how pandas behave, display, etc. This can be options can be like tweaked using the pandas.set option. See, I am going to share another very good trick here. Suppose you don't want पहले तो रन ऑल कर लेता हूँ मैं. Yeah, it is going to run in the background. See, I'm going to give you a very good trick here. Trick matlab you should know this. At the side, just open another integrated Python notebook. The extension is .ipynb, means not integrated, interactive Python notebook. For interactive, py for Python, and nb for notebook. See, I have imported pandas as pd dir pd. It will give you all the necessary, what I can say, functions. I hope it's visible. It will give you all the necessary functions uh, that you can use with pandas. See, scrollable element में click कर दिया मैंने. See, you don't have to remember this stuff. याद करना ही नहीं है कुछ. देखो, करो. You have to just use your problem solving skills. याद मत करो. मतलब I prefer that thing. See, here you can see set option. You can see na set option, and help रन ऑल कर लेता हूँ या सी print here you can use this a separate integrated python notebook or you can use this one also, but if you use here it will look hazy बाद में you can delete it but अलग से कर लेते हैं कि we will use a different I prefer to use a different python notebook because whenever I used to show what I have done, I can easily refer this Python notebook that see here how I have get to know about the functions, get to know about the modules, stuff like that. You don't have to use the internet always. pd dot set option. Yeah, this is right. Set option. Uh, See here you can see you will get everything the doc string basically the doc string how to use these functions what are the nodes what are the options everything you can see right. So when I am working with this I have used this set option because at first I haven't, and when I haven't used the set option what happened was oh shit, this is giving me change presentation is still okay. See, all the columns may not be visible to you at first. If the columns are too big, it will be truncated, a dot 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 sign will be there, and all the columns will not be visible to you. So I want that I can see all the columns visible. So that's why I have set the option of display max columns to 100. Matlab, if maximum columns that can be displayed will be 100. Obviously in this data set I don't have 100 columns, so I've set it to 100,000. Give it a large number or the number of columns you have उससे दो तीन ज्यादा दे दो ताकि in future if you are going to add some columns it can be visible. दो तीन पाँच छः ज्यादा दे दो क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है तो that's perfectly fine and I have set that option. Okay, और कुछ दिखाता हूँ मैं. I can. I guess describe option is a function. I don't know. I haven't used this. I'm using yeah describe option. I don't describe option. The fuck is this? I don't know. इधर लिखा क्या है? Describe option and the option name. Set the value of the print description of given options. Okay. Prints the description of the given options. If I pass this thing, display max columns, yeah, now what did, yeah, display max columns, if max columns is exceeded, switch to truncate view, depending on large wrapper objects, so you basically got this, right? What I am trying to explain. Next, file path. I could have easily given the file path in after this equal to also, but for better readability, see, I'm going to say a very good quote. A fool can write code which machine can understand, but a genius writes code which a person can understand. So keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it organized. Give better variable names for better readability. बाद में कुछ चेंज करना पड़ जाए ये करना पड़ जाए वो करना पड़ जाए अगर और कोई दूसरा कोडर तुम्हारा कोड पढ़ रहा है उसको समझ में आ जाए that what are you trying to do. Keep it simple basically. So I have named the variable as marketing campaign df I will show you the CSV file, uh, pd.readcsv. See, everything will be in my description. uh, I haven't made this, I got from somewhere, so take here. File path or buffer. File path is equals to file path. This is my variable I have given read csv. See, I have also used read csv here. Yeah, see, help pd.read csv. Matlab, if you, I know what read csv does, still I prefer to use this help function because it gives me much more extra knowledge, what I can do much more with these functions, what are the parameters that can I pass, each and everything. So pd.read says we now the complete uh, data set has been loaded into the data frame. Print marketing campaign df dot head, तो print कर लिया हमने. And delete the file path. File path is a variable I don't want. See, Python has an intelligent garbage collector, but I want that. I don't want that this variables take extra space, so that I used to delete a variable after I use it. If it don't have any use in the further coding, I prefer to delete it. You may not delete it, it will work fine, but I prefer to do that, right? Next is print. See, the way the output has been given to us is not that good. Why it's not that good? When I use print function, what it will do, it will convert the whole data frame into string and then it will display. So the display will not be that good. So अगर मैं यहाँ से change करूँ, या there is no uh, what to change. See, print. If you don't believe, I will show you. शो कर ही देते हैं. Let's copy this stuff. uh, Print the type of this whole thing, right? Print the type of this whole thing, or we can take a variable and assign to it. अच्छा, वो भी कर लेंगे बाद में. चलो देखते हैं. Class non type. I don't know. It's coming on non type. If I want to see the length of this thing, no, this is not coming. Okay, this isn't coming here. Class non type. I don't know. Okay, I will get to know that what is a non type. ये रन कर लेते हैं पहले. What is a non-type in Python? Non-type is a type of a special value non, right? Built-in constants, yeah, absence of value or null value. Non-type has only one value. It is a type that has only one value, that is none. Okay, perfectly fine. I guess I need to open this thing. कहाँ पे था वो? Marketing campaign. Okay, I haven't downloaded that. Fine. Okay. non-type. So see, I guess I can get to that thing, but I'm trying to. Uh, yeah. It is here. It is here. It is here. I guess. Okay, we'll see that later. So this is a non-type, and next thing is I'm deleting the file path. See, the representation is not so good. If I write here display, if I write here, acha, print, we can use this help of print args separators in file name file. Okay, print the value of a stream flush. What does it return? I don't know. Flush whether to forcibly flush the stream, stuff like that. Okay. Next, yeah, okay. Print doesn't give the sexy view that we want. So what we want to use, we will use display, right? Display will give the view that we want. See यही चाहिए था ना हमें कि beautifully we want to see the data frame head of display. You can use displays. So what is the summary or the essence that you need to take from the whole conversation is that use display, not print, to do this thing. I will keep it here so that after see to see the, that the data frame as the output as a table or a scrollable table, not a text format, you should use the display function rather than print function. Display function gives us a very good this thing, right? A very good table type thing. Next, what we are going to do? Next, what we are going to do? Next, see the column names. The column names, it's perfectly fine, but I want that every column name, every letter should be in lowercase and lowercase snake case is what is called lowercase snake case that should be there. So that's why what I am going to do right now, marketing campaign df dot columns will give me all the columns dot str, converting them to str. Like if you want to use string functions, you should use dot str dot strip. Strip means uh, whatever extra spaces on the left or the right, we will strip that and then converting it to lower. And if any space is there, I want to replace it with a underscore to convert it to snake case and then converting it to a list. So see how beautiful this thing I have got. But still the columns here haven't been converted because I'm just doing this. You have to write marketing campaign df dot columns equals to this thing to actually mm, convert the convert the column names to this thing. Marketing campaign df. You can also use wo wala, what is called rename, I guess. Changing column names. শুধু প্রথম প্রথম হবে একটু যন্ত্রণা এমন তো नहीं मिल रहा है. Won't be able to find that thing. Okay. I have got this. Df.rename function you can use as well. But for rename function, you need to make a dictionary, right? So to skip making that dictionary, columns equals to, you have to give the dictionary, the new column name, dot dot, the semicolon it's called, dot dot, the year. So rename the columns of the dictation. This can also be used, but here we have used this thing. Acha, can we, yeah, just leave that thing. See, there is another uh, strong method to what I can say, to like convert the column names. Strip, lower, replace are everything from A to Z, 0 to 9 plus. See, what does this mean? I don't know. Regress equals to true. um, I have to see that what does it means. Regress, what does regress means, stuff like that. Okay, I have see, this is the full code. Strip use किया, lower use किया, replace use किया, फिर strip use किया. Okay, we know messy column names and convert clean lowercase snakecase names. Okay, div dot columns, this is the stuff. Instead of the strip, extra spaces को हटा दिया, लोअर में कन्वर्ट कर दिया, replace r dot replace comma, find something and replace into something other, right? Dot replace pattern comma this thing, replace the match pattern with this thing. If you find something with the match pattern, read it slowly. A to Z is the letter, 0 to 9 is the numbers, not in a group, one or more. Anything that is not a letter or a number, anything that is not a letter or a number, change to underscore. Regress equals to true. Treat the pattern as a rule, not a plain test, right? Anything which is a one or more thing, which is a letter or a number, convert them to lowercase. Campaign ID will be this, clicks will be this, customer will be this. So this is a more strong one, but वो lesser strong वाला भी चल जाएगा, because we don't have uh, stuff like letters, numbers, all those things, percentage sign in our column names, right? Replace everything that is not a letter or number with underscore. That's it, nothing more. Break this line. ETL pipeline right now. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to learn more about this regress thing. What is this regress? Why it is used? Right? I need to what I can say. I need to understand this. What? So I'm back after learning regret. Regrets. That means regular expressions. Uh, so what it's called regular expressions. Okay. Uh, I am going to use this Python notebook. Run all and everything. I guess सब कुछ run हो गया. Yeah. So now, first of all, you need to understand what is regular expression is. To explain this, what regular expression is, you need to understand. So let's make a series. चलो एक सीरीज बनाते हैं हम. इसको क्या नाम दे? आ, जिंदगी तू आना एक शाम देखे, तुझसे ही तेरी शिकायत करेंगे, ये बातें बनाते हैं क्यों अक्सर. Text, a variable I'm taking as text. Okay. What the fuck is this, man? Okay. Now I am going to copy the lyrics of जिंदगी तू आना एक शाम लेके तुझसे ही तेरी शिकायत करेंगे. कॉपी पेस्ट ही करता हूँ मैं सब जगह. I was too lazy to write these things, right? यहाँ पर I can use enter, यहाँ पर I can use enter. Okay, perfect. Now I want to make a series. तो series कैसे बनाते हैं? Let's name the series as S equals to series. अच्छा, ऐसे नहीं होना सकता ना. Okay, text dot split function यूज कर लेते हैं. Separator max play मतलब it will give me a list, right? एक list return करेगा on any string. Okay, dot split should be depending on the space. Now if I print is what I will get is okay जिंदगी. Okay, new line और न्यू लाइन में भी स्प्लिट होना चाहिए था बट कर लेते हैं ये वाला भी. और न्यू लाइन इज बैकस्लैश n. दिस कॉल्ड बैकस्लैश n. सी स्टार्टिंग बैक से हो रहा है ना तो बैकस्लैश n. इसको रन कर लेते हैं. ओके ऐसा नहीं होगा ना. स्प्लिट सेपरेटर. ओके separator. How can we write this thing? Let's use AI to understand how can we write this thing. Bitwise or अच्छा not logical or Okay, I've got a very good idea here. पहले मैं क्या करूँगा? I want to replace the backslash in the new line. Roasting की तरह treat करना होगा. The new line as space. Then what I'm going to do is split with space. अब कैसा रहेगा? Still the same. Oh, sorry. Roasting matlab the backslash n will be considered. I want to consider new line. Okay, yeah. But still पहला और लास्ट में वो आ रहा है ना. अच्छा वी कैन यूज नॉर्मल स्प्लिट. वो न्यू लाइन पे भी काम करता है और उसमें भी काम करता है. विदाउट विदाउट पासिंग एनीथिंग एल्स स्प्लिट पास कर लेते हैं. ओके जिंदगी तू आना एक शाम लेके तुझसे ही तेरी शिकायत करेंगे. डॉट pd dot series. How to convert it into series? Series में कैसे convert करें यार? इसको this is a list ना. Dot to series ऐसे कर सकते हैं. pd dot to list two series. Ah, 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 ah. Leader series. ओके ओके ओके, ऐसे नहीं होता है भाई. Is equals to pt dot series and ampersand s. So now, okay, now it became a series for me, right? जिंदगी तो आना एक शाम लेके बातें बनाते हैं क्यों अक्सर जो बातें निभा ही नहीं सकते. I made a series according to that, and now we will start learning about regular expressions. चल रहा है ना ये? Yeah. Now we will start learning about regular expressions. How? See, uh, let's. S is my series, right? So S dot replace or contains. Let's use contains. Contains. See, I want that everything that contains I in it. So contains I. So what I will get? अरे यार, I don't want this presentation यार. I want the text plain one. Zero true. जिंदगी में आई है या तू में आई नहीं है. So perfect. If I want कि I want that that ones that contains. अच्छा, if I want to see what are the values, so is dot lock. Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah, I जिसमें जिसमें है मुझे वो मिल गया. Is dot contains I. If now I want to find those ones which contains I and R at the same time. Now or fuck man, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, is dot str dot contains. Uh, I'm too bad at typing, man. How am I going to do a job? Maybe I'm not made for job. I'm made to rule, not to serve. Some fancy words. So what I'm going to do is which contains T and I at the same time. Acha, T and I na. T or I. If I put and here, T and I. Shift is okay. T and I. T and I. So I have got that one. So this can be wrote in a very simple regular expression also. See, I will give you that a regular expression. Write it in regex. Regular expression. Regular expression is a short form of regular expression. Uh, I or T R. Okay, so regular expression for both. If I go, I want I or this one or T. So अरे क्या हो गया अरे. I got these things, and if I write is dot lock, uh, then s dot str dot contains, what it should contain I or t, that is I or t, comma, regress should be equals to true because it is a regular expression. See, I think both of them are same. If you don't believe me, let's equals to ctl v, yeah, assume I don't want both of them are true. I guess no, yeah, they are true. Okay, so that is a regular expression. Regular expression it. You can say the third one is I or T. The second one, okay. The second one is I or T. Second one is I or T. Second one is I. The second one is I or T. The third character is I or T. See, these things will be the this thing will be the regular expression. You can take help of AI to make the regular expression. The second one is I or T. See, counting starts from 0. So I or T. I. See, the second one is I. I've got everything that second one is I. Perfect. So now we've got what is regular expressions. The module RE is there to use regular expressions. Regular expressions is used to find complex patterns in these things. So first we are going to A to Z 0 to 9 are what I have explained. We are going to do this, and then strip, अगर पहले और बाद में लास्ट में अंडरस्कोर रहा तो आई एम गोइंग टू स्ट्रिप दोस थिंग्स, राइट? This is the meaning. So till now I guess it's perfectly clear. Next is list, enumerate, targeting companies. These are the columns. Now see, now there is a very important steps. There are two clicks. See, 6 number there is a click, and 10 numbers there is a column name clicks. So dot info, you can see how many not null values are there, what are the data types, stuff like that, what is the memory usage. Df of marketing campaign, this returns a what I can say here, this returns a data frame, and these are the df dot columns of 6 means the sixth one. Enumerate करके देख लिया ना, the sixth one is one click and the 10th one is another click. Side by side I want to see what are those and what I need to remove, what I need to keep. Okay, so marketing campaign df dot ilog, uh, first one is semicolon means I want all the rows, comma 10. 10 means the 10th column, dot na, which are not null, and those values which are not null, those values, comma 6 comma 10. So 6 is one column, and clicks, those clicks which are not null, उन दोनों के बीच में, क्लिक्स और क्लिक्स के बीच में मैं देखना चाहता हूँ व्हाट आर द like difference, why there are two clicks here. Display sample. Okay. Sample.2xl clicks dilemma dot xlsx index equals to false. I have saved this as a clicks dilemma excel sheet. Okay, to see what is the confusion कहाँ पे आ रहा है, which click is valid and which click is not, right? Which I wanna drop, which is the one to drop. After analyzing, I found out that, see, this is a very important thing in data cleaning. You need to analyze, you need to see. See, this is impression and this is one click and this is one click. Impression is 86,305, but click is 86,385. How is it possible that impression is lesser than the number of clicks? Impression means, see, I'm going to explain it very simply. Impression मतलब क्या? If I I'm going to post this new YouTube video, impression means how many devices my video are going to appear. This is impression. कितने मोबाइल में मेरा वीडियो आएगा, that is impression. And how many people will click on that video, that is click. कितने लोग मेरे वीडियो पे क्लिक करेंगे, that is click. So अगर किसी के फीड में मेरा वीडियो आएगा ही नहीं, तो how can the person click? So logically, clicks can never be more than impressions. Clicks is always lesser than or equal to the number of impressions. और click in real life world you will see, फीड में तो बहुत सारा वीडियोज आता है, हम थोड़ी क्लिक करते हैं सब में. सो द नंबर ऑफ इम्प्रेशंस इज मच हायर देन द नंबर ऑफ क्लिक्स. सो वो जो 10th column है, that is fake or that represents something else that we don't need in our EDA. So I am going to drop that. उसे मैं ड्रॉप कर दूंगा. See, before dropping, I I am just making a variable hello. This is a very bad naming, but कभी कभी ऐसे like मजेदार नाम भी रख लेना चाहिए, ताकि like बोर ना हो जाओ करते करते ये सब. So dot columns of 10 axis equals to 1. I am going to drop that clicks 1. So if I see here that one, okay, वो दोनों क्लिक से उड़ गया मेरे इधर से, बिकॉज व्हेन आई use dot columns of 10, the clicks string has been given and there are two columns of the same name, so I need to change the name, right? और अगर मैं यहाँ पे कर देता ना हेलो ना यूज करके, अगर मैं ड्रॉप एंड इन प्लेस इक्वल्स टू ट्रू कर देता, तो देन both the that thing, both the columns would have been dropped. So before doing these things you need to use a variable, or you need to make sure before deleting something, क्योंकि रिवर्ट करना मुश्किल है, पहले चेक पॉइंट पे जाना मुश्किल है. columns to keep, marketing campaign dot columns dot to list columns to keep, 10 नंबर वाला मैंने उड़ा दिया, columns to keep 10. So here are both the clicks are now. To list, see, now I am going to change the name of that column, right? नाम चेंज कर दिया ताकि डिलीट करने में आसानी हो. drop columns equals to this one, in place equals to 2. now I'm going to do in place equals to 2 because I'm sure, अभी भी नहीं करना चाहिए था मुझे, एक और कोड करके देख लेना चाहिए था, but still as I'm sure I have done that, you should avoid this thing. Sample head means the first 5 will be taken, tail means the last 5 or whatever number you specify, whatever number you give as n as a parameter. Sample means randomly उठेगा sample से. put a data set. So sample equals to 10. I've got this thing. Um, Making channel column proper. Okay, see, channel column, if you see now, channel column has got various names. Channel TikTok, Facebook, email, Google Ads, Instagram, this is okay. But email, see, this is also email, but this is also email. But the string used is different. So we are getting different value. I need to make them same. Instagram, this is also Instagram, this is also Instagram, but is written in some fancy way. So TikTok, TikTok same करना पड़ेगा. Google, Google Ads same करना पड़ेगा. Facebook spelling mistake है, spelling mistake ठीक करना पड़ेगा. So that is what are the steps we wanna do. Okay, so channel map, that is email should be email, Instagram should be Instagram. I have made a dictionary. Print the channel map, columns, channel dot replace channel map in place equals to in place change कर दिया सब कुछ. But you need to make sure before changing in place, this is very much important. Channel dot value count, see, after that what I have got. तो वो सब वो ठीक हो गया. अच्छा, what are this future warning is given. A value is trying to be set on a copy of a data frame or series through change assignment using an in-place method. During change, the in-place method will never work because the intermediate object on which we are setting the values always behaves as a copy. So if you're doing df column dot method, अच्छा, what it is telling me, थोड़ा देख लेते हैं एआई को देके. Copy cell outputs. Let's say explain. Okay, I need to grab some water, I guess. भगवान कॉलेज में तंग करे छोरी भगवान की कसम सारे. Oh, okay, okay. Changed assignment issue. Marketing DF of channel creates a view copy of the data frame column, not the original data frame itself. अच्छा, copy आ जाता है. When you call on that view, pandas wants you because modifying a temporary object. Okay, okay. Pandas telling me that pattern in briefing field. Mm, okay. This channel कॉलम मैपिंग से भी कर सकते हैं. विदाउट इंप्लेस क्लीनर ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. अपडेट. ओके ओके ओके, गॉट इट, गॉट इट. तो सी व्हाट पाइथन इज वार्निंग मी इज रिप्लेस चैनल मैप कॉमा इन प्लेस. ऐसे करने के लिए पाइथन इज वार्निंग मी बिकॉज दिस गिव्स अ कॉपी ऑफ द डेटा फ्रेम का कलम का कॉपी देता है ये. सो उसमें मैं रिप्लेस कर रहा हूँ. सो ओरिजिनल डेटा फ्रेम चेंज नहीं भी हो सकता है. सो इसलिए क्या करना चाहिए कि इसको इससे असाइन कर देना चाहिए तो अच्छा रहेगा, राइट. दिस थिंग, अरे टेल भी इक्वल्स टू, तो अभी वार्निंग चला जाएगा आई गेस. ये तो एरर आ गया. हाँ, अच्छा 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 अच्छा, जैसे ही है. ओके ओके ओके, आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेड दैट ना. व्हाई दिस थिंग इज coming. There is nothing as channel right now. Yes, casting. Here channel. There is nothing named as channel here. No. चैनल का नाम का कुछ है ही नहीं. Channel, I don't know. Let's see. See, the most useful is the the lot more you debug, the lot more you are going to learn. Yeah, channel तो है इधर. Channel dot value count. So why is it not working? Marketing campaign channel dot value counts. Yeah, why is it not working? Try return cascade की एरर. चैनल तो है इधर. चैनल है ना इधर. या CHANNEL. CHANNEL. या परफेक्ट. इधर देख लेता हूँ. प्रिंट मार्केटिंग df डॉट columns डॉट टू लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट करके देख लेता हूँ. हाँ, चैनल दिस थिंग इज देयर और ऐसा ही है. डॉट वैल्यू काउंट्स. ओ ओके 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 ओके. आई डोंट नो. ये वैसा नहीं हुआ ना. बड़ा हो गया ना सब कुछ. अच्छा, कॉलम नेम्स को ठीक करना पड़ेगा. उधर कहाँ गया था वो रिग्रेक्स वाला. हाँ, ये रन करना पड़ेगा फिर से. सी द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल थिंग इज डिबगिंग. द मोर यू डिबग द मोर यू लर्न. सो डोंट फेयर राइट डिबगिंग. इधर मुझे लिस्ट करके देखना पड़ा. अभी अगर मैं देखूँ, या अभी ठीक है तो अभी ये रन करेगा. नहीं 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 करेगा क्योंकि क्या आया. सी छोटा होना चाहिए ना. या नाउ इट runs fine. Copy of the future series. Okay. Okay, call is value. Channel map. Call के आगे still giving me feature only. channel map तो call right. COL ना replace में df that method. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, ये एक उसमें रहेगा. सेकंड ब्रैकेट, थर्ड ब्रैकेट, क्या कहते हैं इसे. I forgot. যদি কেড়ে নিতে পারো কবিতাটা শাখাটা যেন আমি কাটাতে দেব না. ছেড়ে যেতে পারো चैनल. अच्छा, चैनल चैनल होगा ये वाला. चैनल अभी रन करेगा ना. अभी भी दे रहा है ये वाला. Why I don't know. ऐसा ही रहने देते हैं. उसका नाम क्या था, चैनल मैप ना, चैनल मैप या। नाउ इट गॉट द वार्निंग, ठीक हो गया वो वार्निंग, राइट। अभी तो ठीक हो गया, अभी क्या हो गया नहीं पता, बट वी अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज द वार्निंग, वी अंडरस्टूड एवरीथिंग, तो ठीक है ये वार्निंग जो दिया जा रहा है। यहाँ पर डीएफ मैंने देख लिया सब कुछ, हाँ रन कर देता मैं पर, रन एक बार अगर कर दूंगा, ठीक है, ओके। नाउ स्पेंड, स्पेंड में इफ यू वांट टू सी, सीएसवी अच्छे से देख लेना एक बार, अगर सीएसवी से भी ना दिखे सब कुछ तो डेटा क्लीन ही आया था ना, there is a extension that I have used in this thing, that is okay, marketing MNDF. If I run this thing na, why it is view data, go to view data one, and okay, yeah, marketing campaign DF, this is here. If I click here na, it will give me this thing, ये आया है after downloading an extension, extension name is, I'm forgetting this thing, like you can find many extensions, viewing, editing, there is two options, timeline repaired, campaign passed, all those stuff is there, how many distinct values, you can also add filter, sort, stuff like that, high column inside. Or another thing you can do is और एक चीज जो तुम कर सकते हो, दैट इज, उसे कहते हैं कि you can save the data frame as a excel sx, means as a excel sheet, and there you can see what are the different types, इतना सब कुछ कोड नहीं लिखना पड़ेगा, बट कोड लिख के करना भी एक easy way. See, if you see the spent column, the spent series, what is here, you can see some have the dollar above them, and it is a data type is int, okay, so but some has a dollar, right, so we need to remove the dollar ones. So as type string, string में convert कर लिया पूरा सीरीज को, डॉट एच डॉट कॉन्टेंट्स, फर्स्ट में डॉलर जिसमें है वो वाला ले लिया हमने, display ilog 0 to 2015, that is the number of number of rows, index area, we have given the index, and as type string and the contents, we have got the ones that contains dollar in them. Now we are changing that thing, spend equals to as type str, changing it to string dot str dot replace, that dollar is going to see, we're again using regular expressions, as type converting them to float after fix, this is the thing, this spend of 0, see, spend of 0, now we have converted into that thing. After that I found out that channel maps columns to keep new columns, these are unnecessary variables that I'm going to, that is going to take space in that Python pool, so I am deleting these things. Next what I'm going to do is, next I guess, yeah, start date and end date, how many are null, 0 are null, and what are the data types, objects means strings, so I need to convert them to date time, right? Start date new. I'm making two new columns to, because I don't want to manipulate or play with the old columns. See, if I do something unnecessary, I won't be able to revert back. So it is very necessary to make some new columns before मेकिंग चेंजेस, सो दैट अगर कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ तो न्यू कॉलम्स को डिलीट कर देंगे, फिर से एक न्यू कॉलम बना देंगे. So that is how it works. So for call in this thing, a list in column, new column, call marketing happen as type string, convert it the series into string. Str the strip, we're stripping space, replace this thing no nat dot ptz. First sparse ISO and date times. But after mask, what is this thing? Recover. See, if you will look at the end date is perfectly fine, but the start date, there is date month year format, or month date year format. They're mixed up. So I need to like perfectly change those things. So I have used a lot of methods to change those things, but at last one thing worked. That is, ये सब work नहीं किया. These things haven't worked. See, start date new, net, not a time, not a time, not a time. All those things I have got. A sample, not a time, I have got. At last, what I have done is, ISO mask, started, ISO mask, this ones. This thing doesn't work. At last, what worked was using the pd.to date time format is mixed. Date time function will automatically see what is date month and what is month date, and it will extract. These things have worked for me. See, now start date is 0 nat, and end date is 0. So I have extracted every start date and every end date, and they are now date time. They are now date time. Perfect. Okay. Marketing campaign was sample 50. What interview ready? Okay. First, what we did and what finally worked. Started is with mixed formats. What I have explained to you. Hundreds of net values we have got. First day equals to true means ISO format. What is the ISO format? Year, month, date. So we have got many NAT. Regress based selective parsing, that hasn't worked for us. Overwriting the original column, debugging, maybe that hasn't worked for us. Overwriting the original column, debugging. The issue was not bad data, it was the parsing strategy. Start date, end date. Instead, we created start date new, end date new, side by side comparison, zero data loss. We have made this thing. I have told you, normalize fast, convert values to clean strings, strip spaces, replace placeholders. Then column errors words. See, pandas parses each row independently. Then and mixed format equals to mixed. We have given this parameter. Then pandas takes year, month, date, these things. So no, we get no depreciated. Zero nat. Both the columns are in date time. Okay. If uses the order and what is matters? Use case. Okay. So these are the now the columns, and now I'm going to drop the start date and the end date. Why I'm going to do this? Because we have got the start date new and the end date new, and now I'm going to rename the columns, start date new to start date, end date new to end date. So zero data loss, very wise decision to use some separate columns. Okay. Invalid date df. Let's say we are working with campaigns, multiple campaigns. If I go, this is the campaign ID, marketing campaigns. This is the campaign name. This is the start date. This is the end date. This is the channel, impression, clicks, and a lot of things. Is it active or not? How many clicks are there? What is the campaign tag? Stuff like that. But the thing is, mm, the start date. There will be no campaign. Logically, the start date should be before the end date. If the start date is today, the end date will be tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It can't be yesterday, right? So that's a logical error. So I'm finding all those invalid dates. I'm going to find all those invalid dates. So invalid date df marketing admin.log, start date is greater than the end date, and now I'm going to calculate how many उसको क्या कहते हैं, how many, that thing is there, how many, uh, what is the difference of the dates. See, there are some of the rows in which the start date is greater than the end date. That is, if today is the end date, maybe tomorrow is the start date. That is logically not possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the difference of dates between the valid ones, valid rows, valid data sets, and I'm going to find the mean and use the mean to make the difference of the start date and the end date, which are logically incorrect. I'm not going to remove them because they may contain some of the useful information. So whatever is equals to false. So see, these are the difference of dates. 294 dates of difference. This. Okay. Start date is uh, start date minus end date. So I've got this thing. For those invalid ones, valid mask. This one invalid mask. इसका उल्टा not hazard sum, invalid mask hazard sum. Log valid mask duration dates end date pt dot days days में कन्वर्ट कर लिया log standard duration date date. See, first quartile, third quartile, interquartile range. That is the lower one, that upper bound. Interquartile range for duration, non-outlier mask. आउटलायर को हटा दिया हमने, फिर उसका what we have done, उसका एवरेज किया. आउटलायर्स में हैम्पर द एवरेज, दैट्स वाई. टाइमलाइन रिपेयर्ड, जिसका टाइमलाइन हमने ठीक किया उसका टाइमलाइन रिपेयर्ड इक्वल्स टू 2 रहेगा, राइट. You can see here timeline repaired equals to false 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 false. Let's find the true here. So okay, we have not got anything. So descending करना पड़ेगा, right? Yeah, see, true means we have changed the timeline, मतलब हमने बाहर से किया है. So why I use this column, so that after when we are doing EDA we can easily spot on we have made these changes explicitly. Ended invalid mask, stuff like that. True sample started. Remaining invalid. We have next active. See, there are many things. Y zero, no, true thing. We need to convert them to one. So what is the active map? Y true, yes true. These things normalize map active equals to active as replace active map as type boolean. Convert into boolean. See the value comes true. Distance. Done. Give dot head to this thing. Campaign name. See the campaign name quarter 3 launch CMP this thing. Under we can see uh, the season, right? We need to extract the season now for better EDA. What we are going to do? We are going to use regular expressions but extract this thing raw what type this thing you can. So campaign season type. So we have got the season type winter launch black friday summer season type के अलग कलम कर दिया मैंने and made them lower. Okay, for better readability or standardization of all the strings as the columns are lower I have made this lower. And at last I've saved is as final.xlsx. What is the shape 2020 2020 rows and 14 columns are there. Spent is lesser than 0. Okay, there are marketing campaigns where the spend is in negative. There are 19 rows where the spend is in negative. What does it means? See, I'm going to explain this. पहले at first I was going to remove. मैं तो हटा like I was going to remove all the things that are spent negative, but later I figured out that spent negative has a deeper meaning. Why spend can be negative? Negative spend usually means that the money was given back, not spent. Ads were shown incorrectly, bot clicked, campaign platform returns money. If we used Facebook, but our marketing campaign didn't run on Facebook properly due to some of the glitches of the Facebook, then Facebook will return our money. So that means negative spend. So we got money returned or some compensation we get, stuff like that. If negative spend. Okay. Negative spend is equal to refund or collection, not performance. Perfect. The things showing details of ith column, describe value counts. Okay. So this is the complete cleaning of the data, and we have got this thing clicks.dilemma. Why I have made this file? Because here are two clicks, and why I removed one click and kept another click. I have told you that this is the logic of impressions and clicks. Sometimes clicks are getting more than impressions, so that's why I removed that one. And I guess that's it. uh, at last, what can I do? अरे गाड़ी तेरे कॉलेज में मार के छोड़ांगे जीटी रोड वाले छोड़ी तुझे फाड़ के छोड़ांगे. Okay, let's share something else. uh, I was recently watching something, and in that stuff, so uh, so मैंने कहीं पढ़ा कि I saw it in some of the in one of the reels that 1 plus 1 1 plus 1 is not equals to 2. Then मैं सोच में पड़ गया, how is it 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, right? हाँ, ये मैं थोड़ा ऐसे कर देता हूँ ताकि मैं अच्छे से देख. ओके. हाँ, 1 + 1 इज इक्वल्स टू 2, सो हाउ कैन समवन टेल दैट 1 + 1 इज नॉट इक्वल्स टू 2? फिर जो लॉजिक दिया उसने, तो मैं हैरान रह गया कि अ गर्ल इज सेइंग दिस, कि द गर्ल सेड दैट आई हैव अ टैटू हियर that says 1 + 1 is not equals to 2, 1 + 1 equals to 11. मतलब ये हमें रिलेशनशिप के बारे में समझा रहा है कि in relationship we don't have to convert ourselves, we don't have to change ourselves for the other person. दूसरों के लिए हमें खुद को चेंज नहीं करना होगा। हमें क्या करना होगा कि खुद को हमें क्या करना होगा कि खुद को एक दूसरे के बगल में, एक दूसरे के साथ चलना होगा। खुद को चेंज नहीं करना होगा। मे वी हैव आवर ओन वीकनेसेस, वी हैव आवर ओन स्ट्रेंथ्स, एंड दैट इज ओके। वी आर नॉट परफेक्ट एंड दैट इज ओके, कंप्लीटली ओके। और जब हम खुद को चेंज नहीं करते ना, एंड व्हेन 1 + 1 इज इक्वल्स टू 11, सी 11 2 से बड़ा है, then the relationship becomes more beautiful. You don't have to change yourself, but you have to be there for the other person. So this thing, इसे समझाने के लिए ये बताया गया है कि 1 + 1 इज इक्वल्स टू 11। और शायद I sometimes think about life। मैं कभी कभी जीवन के बारे में सोचता हूँ, कभी कभी क्या, हर वक्त ही सोचता हूँ, लाइक क्यों, कहाँ थे हम जन्म लेने से पहले, और कहाँ जाएंगे मौत के बाद। मौत क्या है, जिंदगी क्या है, जीवन क्या है। तो मुझे ये पता चला कि एवरीथिंग इज बुलशिट हियर। तुम कुछ भी करो, तुम कुछ भी पालो, कुछ मायने नहीं रखता। कहाँ से आया तू, मैंने एक स्टेटस भी दिया आज। इंसान को बर्बादी। Photos, I will get that on Insta. जिसकन जिस तन का तू मान करे, तेरे साथ नहीं वो जाना। ला, जिस तन का तू मान करे, तेरे साथ नहीं वो जाना। जिस तन का तू मान करे, तेरे साथ नहीं वो जाना। कहाँ से आया, कहाँ है जाना। कहाँ से आया, कहाँ है जाना। जिस तन का तू मान करे। तो समझ में आया कि कोई चीज मायने नहीं रखता, तुम कुछ भी करो। एंड इफ यू एवर फील that you are lagging behind in the race, understand there is no race। भी कुछ दिनों पहले किसी बिलियनियर ने शायद अपना 75% डोनेट कर दिया. Donated 75% to charity. Right. कौन है वो? अनिल अग्रवाल. अनिल अग्रवाल वेदांता ग्रुप के चेयरमैन डोनेटेड 75% of his personal wealth to charity. क्यों क्या? Why? This man streeted blood, worked hard, just in his whole life. In his whole life, this man, like, जिस दिन का तू मन करे. मतलब his son, who is of age 49, passed away due to cardiac arrest, and for that reason he mm, donated 75%. See, at the end nothing matters. तुम वही करना जो तुम्हें दिल से खुशी देता हो. शायद हार भी जाओ उसमें, शायद दुनिया के आंखों में कामयाब ना हो पाओ उस फील्ड या उस डोमेन में जो तुम करना चाहते हो, लेकिन लेकिन तुम खुश होके मरोगे. तुम you have got one life. You have got one life, you have got one experience. Got to experience this only one time. So do what you want to do because time is limited. It's running away. And time is an illusion. All these things is a matrix, a game, whatever you can call. There can be free will, there may be not. I don't know. पर मैं ज्ञानी नहीं बनना चाहता. मैं ज्ञान से मुक्त होना चाहता हूँ. क्योंकि ज्ञान तो दूसरों के दिए गए सोच है. मैं अपना खुद का सोच सोचना चाहता हूँ. मैं ये चाहता हूँ मैं खुद जो भी करूँ मैं खुद करूँ. ज्ञान बंधन है. दूसरों से तुम जो भी लोगे वो बंधन की तरफ लेके जाएगा तुम. और अगर तुम मुक्त होना चाहते हो, शिव कहता है ज्ञान बंधन है. एंड अनदर थिंग, you have to like understand कि if you want to be happy, you have to completely vanish your ego. ये मैं, ये अहम जो है, अहम है भी नहीं. मैं मतलब where is you, me, मैं कुछ है भी नहीं अंदर. see, when you are the happiest, कब तुम सबसे सुखी होते हो. कभी गाना सुन लिया, कभी कोई मूवी देख ली अच्छा सा, कभी द टाइम ऑफ सेक्स, So all these things, why you were the happiest, why those things are the pleasurable moment, because you forget about yourself at that time. When you are watching a movie you completely forget about yourself, और जब तुम अपने बारे में भूल जाओगे तभी तुम सुखी हो सकते हो। दिस इज द सीक्रेट। सीक्रेट तो कुछ नहीं होता, ये मानना पड़ेगा तुम्हें, तुम हो भी नहीं। ये सब धुआं है, आसमान थोड़ी है। अगर खिलाफ है तो होने दो, जान थोड़ी है। अगर खिलाफ है तो होने दो, जान थोड़ी है। ये सब धुआं है, आसमान थोड़ी है। सभी का खून मिला हुआ है इस मिट्टी में, किसी के बाप का हिंदुस्तान थोड़ी है। जिसे तनका तू मान करे।
यहाँ पर तो जीवन से है मौत सस्ती। यह दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है, जवानी भटकती है बदकार बनकर। जवान जिस्म सजते हैं बाजार पर। अगर लिख रहे हो कि ये रास्ता। And one of my favorite definitions of confidence is, and one of my favorite definitions of confidence.
So be an artist, do the things that excites you the most, do the things that makes you happy, and bye bye, take care. Signing off. I'm not saying my name, maybe I have said it before, but I'm not saying it again because there is no self and nothing is important in this world. We are insignificant compared to the nature, and nothing makes sense. And that is why I guess maybe life is beautiful because nothing makes sense. You can do whatever you do. You're not bounded to anything. You're just here to experience. You're just here to be yourself. So don't live your life on the parameters made by some other people. Be yourself, be happy, be philosophical, be a man of paradoxes.